I still remember the night I found your profile on MySpace. You were not only from my area, but we both lived in the same place. I thought to myself, God, she's so beautiful, she has such a gorgeous face. I started to type you a message, but I backed out at the last second. I thought you might be fake, so the message was erased. Then one day I started a new job and I saw you there. I said, oh my God, it's that girl from MySpace. She was real this entire time. We both got hired at the same place at the same time. Looking back now, I believe it was completely by design. I was so excited, I had to find a way to talk to you. I asked you how to work the cash machine, then I complimented you on your jeans. You said thank you, but I'm hardcore and you're preppy. We're from two different scenes. But weeks later you wrote to me on Messenger and you said, Jeff, I'm upset. I hate everything about my ex. I asked, well then why don't you get rid of him? And you said, well why don't you just come get me? So I got in my car and I drove to your house, and that's when you came outside. I was blindsided by your bleach blonde hair and your pretty brown eyes. You were radiating, you were so alive. That's what I loved about you. You were the life of the party. I was just a guest waiting for you to arrive. Then we went back to my apartment and sat down and chatted for hours. We joked and laughed like we had been together forever. The night was ours. You stared at me for a moment, then you leaned over and kissed the side of my cheek. You sent light flowing through my body. It was like we had just combined powers. But fast forward. One night we got way too drunk and we both started bickering. You told me, Jeff, I have to stop drinking because I'm sinking. I have a gun under my bed and it really has me thinking. I thought you were being dramatic at the time. You cried while I sat there blinking. I wish I could have known the pain that you carried. What the fuck was I thinking? When it finally did sink in, we got you to call number after number for hours of duration. Person after person told you that without insurance there would be no salvation. You wanted a bed in rehab anywhere, just a little charity, just a little donation. How the fuck are you supposed to pick yourself back up without a foundation? Later, the biggest moment in your life happened. You were sober and you were offered a shot. You gave in to that temptation and you immediately spiraled because you felt disgrace. You came to my house and spilled vodka and orange juice all over my place. I said I can't deal with this anymore, Stephanie, and I brought you back home. You soon felt displaced. Several weeks later I saw you while walking down the street. I said, stop, wait, please, Stephanie, please don't be mad at me. You turned to look at me but you didn't say a word. I could see the pain. I had abandoned you. You were hurt. I had left you in your time of need. It still haunts me to this day that I never knew what to say at the time. I should have told you that I love you and everything will be fine. One day I went to write you to apologize, and that's when I cried. I saw that you had lost your battle with